Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting edition of SRB Gaming. I'm Chris, and as always, joined by Richard from Nerdy Shake Universe.
What's up, you beautiful nerds?
Yes, and we are now here. It is now time to see how Sony can maybe fuck it up again or not fuck it up again. And we'll get to that in a second as we are reacting to the Sony State of Play for September 2024. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, they've had a roller coaster kind of year or two. Let's see. They said first party titles. Nothing was coming out of them for a while. Then Concord. They had the State of Play for May, which wasn't great. Then Concord was a thing, and then it wasn't a thing. Unfortunately, I've actually heard it's good. It's like good game, but released at the wrong time. I like in terms of like when like hero shooters were really relevant. But that game's been shelved. Then like Astro Bot getting a major reviews, being called not only calling it one of the best like 3D platformers of the year, like and quite possibly one of the best games of the year. Then the PS5 Pro was announced. $700, digital only. You have to buy the stand and the optical drive separately, which hikes up the price to around $840-ish dollars.
Which if you're a guy who likes playing the physical editions like me, that's what that price tag is right there.
But then they got my ass because then they revealed their 30th anniversary collection because this December PlayStation hits its 30th anniversary.
Right. I know. I saw that too.
Yeah, I'm honest,
but I didn't see what's in the collection. I just heard about the collection. Like
so the collection is so the PS5 Slim, PS5 Pros, all in old school PlayStation gray, with on top of it with the classic PlayStation logo on the side of them.
And I'm guessing they didn't make this like an option for like something you could buy for your regular PS5 if you got one like me, like, you know, just as a nice like swap the faceplate type thing for it.
Did you miss the part 5 seconds like a minute ago where I said Sony's had a roller coaster of a year or so? Yeah. I'm not finished.
I know. I'm just saying. It's like really, like
okay. So, it comes with PS5 Pro, PlayStation 5 Slim, gray, old school logo, the DualSense and DualSense Edge controllers. Gray with the emblem, and I'm sad to report I'm probably gonna pre-order one. Was it as this recording this Thursday? I missed out on the 25th. Was it 20th anniversary or 25th anniversary DualShock 4 controller? I'm not missing out my opportunity this time. I'm getting that one of those anniversary controllers. Oh,
yeah.
and
To be fair, I'll try and get one of the anniversary controllers too, because
the box
fair enough.
And the boxes for all of this stuff. Classic PlayStation 1 design boxes. So it has the old school design. Like, you know what they did with the SNES Classic Edition? Like the old school box. Yeah, that. With all the accessories. And they have additional accessories as well, like pins, magnets, like PlayStation symbols, zip ties, and stuff like that. Yeah. Then, as for somebody forsaking me from above, as I finish Horizon Zero Dawn, like 100% beat it.
Oh, the freaking remaster.
The remaster was confirmed by ESRB, and so like, I'm not mad. I knew way in advance the rumor that was coming. I didn't care. Look, I just wanted to play the first Horizon. As far as I know, it's just visual. Apparently, it's visual upgrades and some minor tweaks here and there. That's it. I don't care. The story's going to be the same, like. But they're gonna get some like, it's gonna get a nice refresh. I'm not gonna buy it. Fuck no. But that game is.
And meanwhile, everyone who's been crying for Bloodborne, nope.
Yeah. So I guess with that being said, we can transition to the State of Play. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one because, like we said, May State of Play sucked. Well, pretty much for a lot of people thought it sucked. I thought it was fine. It was all right. Here is where you need to really show why people should want to invest in their life savings in a PS5 Pro. Like, especially if you live in Japan.
Yeah.
Good lord, over 100,000 in Japan.
Especially when for only about $300 more, you can get a pretty good PC that can play most of the games out, like
That
including some of the high end ones.
that was
So,
a lot. Yeah, that was a lot of the defense for some people. Was like you could just build a new PC. Hell, our buddy Toby built me this PC we're recording on. So like,
mhm.
I know it's not cheap, but I know for a fact it's more lasting than some certain consoles. But like,
Mhm.
yeah. So Horizon Remaster, I think we're getting here. Maybe because they were today. They as of this recording, they did release the trailer for Tekken 8 for Heihachi being the game.
Ooh.
Yeah, he looks pretty dope. I believe now being voiced by the guy who does the Japanese dub of All Might from My Hero Academia. I
Oh
believe
my
so.
god, that'd be amazing.
I may have misread that. I'll have to double check later, but
Exactly, but I'm just saying, like, oh man, that'd be freaking awesome, man. Like,
okay, with that being said, we still have the winner character for the season one pass left. And a lot of people are thinking like, look, if Heihachi wasn't your last guy for the season pass, who's your last guy? And a lot of people are heavily speculating it's gonna be the first guest character for Tekken 8. So who knows what that is? Um, maybe a new trailer for the. Did you hear about the new Like a Dragon game?
I heard that they were doing a new Like a Dragon game. I hadn't really heard
In
anything else about that.
Pirate, was it? It's called. Excuse me. It's called Like a full title, Like a Dragon, Yakuza Pirates in Hawaii. And it's Majima basically playing the role of Captain Jack Sparrow.
I don't have a problem with that.
Oh, I don't have a problem with either. They announced that recently. So we could get something more from that. I think the biggest one a lot of people are dying for, like, yeah, like we need a reason to get a PS5 Pro. Ghosts of Tsushima 2. Like, it has been talked about, it has been rumored. I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but there's a lot of speculation there's going to be a sequel, considering like what they tackled in the first game story was only a small part of the timeline of the Mongols invading Japan. So like
Maybe.
that. Oh, that was the other downside. God, where I'm at for PC, running like crap currently. But no, you want to hear the bright spot? But motherfuckers, on this version of the game, you can turn off Atreus giving you puzzle advice. Which I'm like, what? That put that on the PS5 version. No, but actually it's having some loading issues, some visual like hiccups here and there. It hasn't been a great launch. But they'll patch it, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. I don't know what else, honestly. I know. Okay, I know it's a slight tangent. Did you hear the first Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games coming to mobile? The first one, not the trilogy. The first one. The first one's coming to mobile.
Ninja Storm from like.
Ultimate Ninja Storm. The first one, the PS3 one,
No,
coming to
I'm just
mobile.
making sure. I'm just making sure I heard Ultimate Ninja Storm, right? From the
Yeah,
like the PS3 days and stuff.
yeah. Look,
I'm,
like
I mean, like some mobile devices can. I hope it runs okay. That's all. Because man, that that like it ran like okay on PS3 and everything. And when they did the remaster for like what the 4 or the 5, it's like, but still, it's like I don't know, man. Like on the phones, that seems a bit more iffy.
yeah, I honestly don't know either, dude. Like that new for that news story specifically, I don't know. There is okay, so that was okay. So the Horizon thing, like I said, where you got told to we're gonna see it here. There was another thing. I'm not spoiling because I'm pretty sure it's in here, but there was another thing that I got announced. But they announced this yesterday, and I'm surprised they didn't just. It's not okay. It's not a humongous announcement, but it's one of those like finally kind of announcements. And
Really?
like they announced it yesterday, just randomly announced it yesterday. Like you could just saved it for this. Like, but okay, that's it. That's all I got. Do you have any thoughts on what we could see here aside from what I've spoken of?
I mean, honestly, not really, because I mean, like, most of it would either be like, like stuff that we already know is coming out, or I just really don't know really what they could try and surprise us with, unless all of that stuff about like not doing Bloodborne was all a misdirect, so that they could reveal it here. Good. Again, just because that's what I've been hearing a lot of people complaining about the last few days, like since the last couple of weeks since the PS5 Pro stuff. So, Bloodborne remaster when? So.
Okay, so let's dive into this, and this is going to be our reactions to September 2024 Sony State of Play. So, enjoy.
Here we go.
Play.
Yeah, I can hear it just fine. I can hear it just fine, yeah.
I'm going to adjust it a little bit because it's a bit loud on my end, but there you go. Okay. I mean, starting with Horizon and it goes Tsushima 2 would be great. I swear to God, if Keely is the one who makes this a minute stay of play, I'm so going to his house and massacring him. After I ask him what he has in store for this year's Game Awards. Ooh, cool, Raiden. It's a lot of just it's running on like certain kinds of hardware and I'm sure. Ooh, PlayStation Studios game. Astro Bot?
Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh my God, where are they all coming from?
Is this just their way of introducing us to
the Helldivers?
Okay. Is this Astro Bot DLC? Like I said, I've heard the game's been like fucking great.
Mm-hmm. All the clips I've seen have shown it.
Oh, they're adding I've done this in Astro's Playroom. They had this where they had like select levels you can speed run through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Okay.
And I'm guessing at least one of them is probably going to be a Helldivers themed one because, why would they bother showing the Helldivers when I don't think they were part of the base game?
Sorry to interrupt. This Stellar Blade chick. Yeah, Lunar they're one of the bots you have to rescue. New bots you have to rescue.
Huh.
They said 10 new bots are going to be added. Okay. I guess later.
And it's free. Okay.
Later this season.
I'm Nicholas Ducey, the studio head at TMNT. We couldn't be
honestly, this guy, from what I've heard, this guy is very humble. He's the lead guy for TMNT. Apparently, he's very humble. He's very humble about the success they've had with Astro's Playroom and Astro Bot.
Will release later this year at no additional cost. We'll have more to share soon. But for now, let's enjoy the State of Play.
That was cool. Jolly vibes to start. Jolly vibes like that. Jolly vibes all around, bro.
Yep.
Listen to me, burnt one. If you're intending to walk the midnight walk, you better be sure to keep your spark safe and burning.
Whoa, what the fuck?
While I was in the black.
Oh, Lost in Random. I remember that game.
Yeah.
That's the game where you had a little dice creature, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a claymation-based game. Oh, it's a VR2 game. Oh, it's VR2 compatible. Okay. Holy shit.
Good luck sleeping at night.
Thank you.
The sun away.
Cool.
Little soul, you charming little wanderer. Where
Damn. Like, visually has me in, dude.
It was that the
Visually.
burden and a small flame took a wander down the midnight walk.
The Midnight Walk. What is with these names? Remember that one from the Xbox conference?
Yeah.
South of Midnight? The Midnight Walk. Wishlist now. I'm assuming this game's going to take a while considering it's claymation.
I don't remember when it happened, but I remember how I felt. Father told us to hide when they came to our house. Then they took him away. Mother said I couldn't play outside anymore.
I have no idea what the
Everyone
fuck this
had
is.
fled. She said the country was sick, but we would be okay.
Hell?
Mother always said monsters didn't exist. I thought they lived under my bed. We were both wrong. They live inside our heads.
Oh, okay. For 2 seconds, I thought Death Stranding. Oh, is it Death Stranding too?
If it's not, they've definitely been copying their homework.
Nah, because the outfit the guy's wearing reminds me of Death Stranding. That's why.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. So much of this other stuff, it's...
Hell. Wow, that's a name for a game. Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say.
No, they're just doing the tagline.
Oh, it is us.
Like I said, a lot of this is too different from what we've gotten so far with Death Stranding, so I don't think it's that. But they've definitely been copying their homework.
What is this? Hell is Us.
That is literally the name of it. Hell is Us.
Rogue Factor and
Nacon.
Interesting.
My story is
Ooh,
a tale of
cool.
rules rewritten by nuclear fire.
Oh, this is the Metro VR game. I forgot what the name of it was.
Signana,
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, Horizon's our big last game.
in the metro alone.
I'm thinking Horizon. Yeah, which sucks. Thanks, SRB. But to be fair, I've known about this game. I've known about the game since like
Be all right.
earlier this year.
I keep hearing other voices on the radio.
You said there
So
were
I'm
people
expect.
there.
Okay, this game. I'm gonna focus on this game. Focus on this game.
Did you not hear any of that? Yana, is that you? I'm seeing things. Hearing things. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Sometimes we need to become the thing we fear. To prevent something worse.
Oh yeah, Metro Awakening VR.
Yeah, wish the PSVR 2 wasn't so dang expensive. Honestly, that one looks like it'd be fun to play.
Cow Games.
Cow and XL Games.
How did it feel to learn the truth about the night sky tragedy? Long ago, you humans slaughtered each other until the whole world lay in ruins.
Okay.
And yet, you have been granted another chance in Auroria. It must be the will of your beloved mother goddess. However, I still have no trust in your kind.
Definitely.
Well, this looks like it might be pretty fun. I'd like to get hands on it. Curious what exactly it is, though, because I'm seeing a lot of kind of familiar elements here, and
I don't know what it is either. It says it has, looks like it has co-op.
Prove yourself. If you survive this trial,
ArcheAge Chronicles.
ArcheAge Chronicles.
ArcheAge, thank you. Chronicles. Okay. Oh, look! It's the game that's finally getting sued by Nintendo. Apparently, they finally found something to throw at their face. Apparently,
I really hope that Nintendo doesn't win this, because if they do, then this is going to fuck with so much game development.
Oh, I heard recently, apparently that like there was a studio that had a game system, like a small game system that had a feature about turning your game on and off in sleep mode, like the Switch. And apparently Nintendo had a patent for that and sued them. And even the company getting sued was like, we can't be the only ones that do this, right?
Yeah,
and now apparently they're suing them for some patent related thing. There's speculation. Oh, sorry, but they're cool. It's job. There's speculation that it's the way they throw their quote unquote Pokeballs. That's apparently the rumor going on around the line.
We have a few more games with breaking news today, starting with the return of 2 beloved RPGs from the original PlayStation.
What? Lunar! What
Holy
the
shit.
fuck? Lunar?
Lunar's back?
Dude, I still remember the box set, the complete collection box set they used to like put an ad in the OPM, dude. Like, I'm like, the fuck is this game? It's like 50 discs. Lunar. Please let the next other thing be Legend of Dragoon. You said 2 our class RPGs coming back. Spring.
In spring 2025. 2 updates on Teenage Mutant
Ninja
Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. First, the Radical Reptiles DLC, which adds Mondo Gecko and Mona Lisa as playable characters.
Yeah,
no extra cost, a remixed in-game soundtrack featuring some amazing guest composers. Both of these updates arrive later today.
Nice, I saw a few familiar names in there.
Dude, I skimmed through the Sonic Central they had today. There was nothing for me. Like, they're having a Sonic game come to Topgolf, the Topgolf place. Like, oh wait, what?
Yes, you heard right. Keanu Reeves is joining Sonic X Shadow Generations as
what?
the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack. This
I must have missed this in the Sonic Central.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie and arrives December 12th. The Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack is included in the Digital Deluxe Edition, which lets you play the game 3 days ahead of its October 25th release date.
I'm putting Keanu DLC.
Yeah, fair.
Holy crap, it's Sakaguchi! It's Sakaguchi on a PlayStation Direct. Never thought we'd see the day again. Oh, fun fact, since Square Enix is publishing this, there's a bunch of Final Fantasy tracks in this game now. In Fantasian.
I mean, like, it's only fair.
December 5th. Okay, cool.
Good to see you, Sakaguchi.
We're just over a month away from the release of Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Let's check in with BioWare and Electronic.
Dude, you want to hear the weirdest part about this game? I watched a preview for it,
sure,
and apparently, its gameplay style is being more referenced to God of War 2018.
Have they found Gillenane?
No. Really?
Yeah.
Something else worth killing.
Huh.
One of her blighted dragons.
Well, this will give me time to work on.
Rook, you made it. Good.
Wouldn't miss it. We have unfinished business with that dragon.
We've tracked it to a ruined tower nearby.
That lair is a death trap.
What was the name of that Shredder's Revenge DLC?
Her out to have any chance.
The Radical Reptiles pack.
Thank you.
So we challenge her. Draw the dragon out into the open, then attack.
Just to make sure.
Just you and me now.
Lunar Remastered collection, dude. Like, if I spun the wheel, like, I would have been completely shocked to land on Lunar. Yeah, according to what
here's all your guesses. Lunar wouldn't have even been on the board.
No. No. Apparently, according to the developers of the Veilguard, they wanted to make the opening of this game feel like the end of another. Like the climactic end of another. That's what they said. That's what they told media.
I mean, not the worst idea. I mean, hell, that's how Symphony of the Night starts. It basically, it basically redoes the end of Castlevania Rondo of Blood.
Force through the land. Second detachment. Flank on the walls. Let's go.
Yeah, and that game's fucking awesome. So
Yeah, you'll see what I mean when they compare the gameplays.
I can already see it.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a lot of positive buzz from the preview they had recently, so like, that's good.
But yeah, like actually, funny enough, talking about this is exactly what I was talking about with the whole Nintendo suing about PalWorld thing. If they win, that means a company can patent an idea and basically say they actually own it, which means then no one can ever try something like this right here.
Yeah, no, you're
right. If they do, they open themselves up to the lawsuit. So I really hope Nintendo's case gets thrown out of court and basically told, no, you can't do that.
No. Hopefully they don't win. It's one of the few times they don't win. Yeah, so far the two games so far that have got me eyebrow raised is the Midnight Walk and Hell Is Us. Telling us, it looks like somebody said, let's take Dark Souls and put it in a modern setting.
I mean, it's kind of the only thing they haven't written. It's that and like caveman Ice Age times that they haven't tried yet. So it's like, so I mean, like, worse ideas out there.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Second dragon.
Press the attack! Bring that first one down!
Ooh, that guy's not gonna be an extra dragon.
Gillenane.
Are you supposed to call Gillenane?
Your battle is already lost.
Okay, cool.
I mean, if that is what the opening level is like, yeah, certainly looks like the end of another game.
Yeah, it does.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls.
No! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh my god, really?
No.
Oh my god, really?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, really?
Clue what was waiting for us in there. I would have just kept on driving.
Oh my god, don't just let this be Alan Wake 2 DLC. I still need to get an Xbox Series X. Dude, is this is either Alan Wake 2 DLC or is this Control 2? Alan Wake DLC or Control 2? Because they confirmed they are working on it, like deep in development.
Oh yeah, now. I know. I'm aware of that. I'm just.
Oh my god, please. Oh my god, is this Control 2? Oh my god. Oh no, it's Alan Wake DLC! Fuck! Damn it!
Admittedly, it's kind of too soon for Control 2, so.
That's what you think.
I mean, in terms of them having, like releasing Alan Wake 2 last year, like that's what I mean. Like it's.
Is this Hitman deal? If Hitman VR? I think it's Hitman. Yeah, this is Hitman VR.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's not, I mean, definitely. Yeah, it's Hitman VR.
Then they did an amazing job ripping off the Hitman aesthetic.
Damn it, man. I keep on getting reminded that I still need to get a fucking Series X. Like, I keep on getting reminded. Oh, that's so dope. So I wonder if this is like, oh yeah, like what they did with Control 2, with the Control Hitman World of... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. World of Assassination. I wonder if it's like what they did with Control, where the last DLC was connected to Alan Wake 2. So is this connected to Control 2?
Know the truth.
Considering that's kind of Remedy's style, I'd say yes.
Until I
Dude,
have the honor
dude.
of surpassing
Yeah.
Dude.
my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward.
Hell yeah.
Agony.
Fuck yes.
So you remember that thing I told you that I was surprised they just didn't save for this? This is that.
Mm-hmm.
Keep watching.
What madness is this?
I'm like, you couldn't just save that for like a day? And it's being done by Aghasba. The guys behind the KOTOR remasters.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I remember playing the shit out of the PlayStation 1 demo. Legacy of Kain.
The future has always been written.
Don't fight it, Raziel.
Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered.
Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered arrives December 10th, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the first game.
I'm happy you were happy about that, dude. But yeah, that was cool for me.
Games from the original PlayStation era also inspired Fear the Spotlight from Blumhouse.
Fear
Games.
Spotlight. This is one of the Blumhouse ones we saw.
Polygonal scares
I heard.
I remember this one.
PS4
yeah.
on October 22nd.
I heard this one looks is like preview builds. I've been like, oh my god, this is really good. Like if you like vintage Silent Hill / Resident Evil, this is up your alley. October 22nd. Nice.
Last, we returned to our ancestral land, Aghasba.
Build villages and nurture vast ecosystems in Towers of Aghasba. This colorful world includes unique creatures, a peculiar cast of characters, and also allows you to invite other players to visit your island. Towers of Aghasba launches into early access.
I spelled that wrong. I called it.
Next, Epic Games brings a split-screen mode to LEGO Fortnite this October.
Oh. Okay.
This feature enables friends and family to explore the world.
Good for anyone who cares.
While playing on the same PS5 or PS4.
Fortunately, not us.
And in other Fortnite news, the new Fortnite limited edition DualSense wireless controller.
Oh god, I think I'm gonna be sick. Yeah. Yeah.
Visit PlayStation blog for more.
Dude, it looks like my 5-year-old niece drew on that.
Next, it's 1 versus 1,000.
Oh, cool! More on
Dynasty. Oh no, she's a better artist than that.
Techmo Games is ready to share the release date. Let's take a look.
Dynasty Warriors,
or rather, that's a very sad thing that professional artists drew on that, and it looks the same as a 5-year-old's scribbles.
Hey, new rule of video games. When you can't go any more forward than you already are, you go back. Like, that would be cool if you're just playing young Zhao Yun. Dude, I haven't even played a Dynasty Warrior game in forever, and I still remember that dude's name. Wonder if Chuck Norris will be back in this. I know it's an origin story, but still. I mean, if it's like any other Muso game, like, this is right up those fans' alleys.
All that remains is to see this through.
Is that supposed to be a young... Forgive me on my lore or history. of this time period. Was that supposed to be like a young Nobunaga?
Not him. I can't remember his name either, but he was like one of the main characters from like the other games.
January 17th. Whoa, Megaforce.
I was still hoping that I imagined the whole thing.
Monster Hunter Wilds.
Burned into my mind.
I don't care what anybody says, I'm still putting a colon after the word hunter.
The guild gave special
I don't care.
some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
This forest is amazing.
What I've heard generally is if you actually have a full-on playthrough of this game, like if you see an actual full playthrough, like demo playthrough of this game, it's fucking great.
This is its territory, and we're intruders.
I mean, you're not wrong.
At the same time, I would say you are a citizen of the world of Monster Hunter. It's like, people, you know this shit lives out here.
Also, wait, they are kind of bringing back the zip flight thing. Huh.
You respect.
Natives.
Why don't they just put the meat down?
Because it's their fucking meat, that's why.
Because they call dips, lady.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound. That's it. The White Wraith. It's real.
Is that what we're after? The White Wraith.
Down there. Someone's in trouble.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
What is that thing? An extinct species.
You're a hunter. You've got a weapon, and you do nothing?
Not wrong.
Give it to me, and I'll...
Can I finish that sentence, kid? No? Okay.
That's what I was thinking. It's like, and I'll what? What are you gonna
do? There it is. Release date, February 28th. And the box art, I'm assuming, too. They show. Okay, cool. Damn, I called March. Literally end of February. The last day of February.
皆さんこんにちは。モンスターハンターワイルズプロデューサーの地元です。本作の発売日が2025年2月28日、世界同日発売に決定いたします。
So far, your game of show so far is Legacy of Kain Remastered.
いただければと思います。プレイステーションストアでご予約いただいた方限定の特典として
Honestly, toss up between that and Lunar. Those are two that I'm really excited to see come back. That I was really excited to see come back.
Oh, we never brought that up. Tokyo Game Show is technically this week, too.
それでは引き続きモンスターハンターワイルズの情報にご注目ください。またお会いしましょう。
Monster Hunter Wields. What's the one more thing? Come on, let's just rip the band-aid off.
Look at those chompers.
Ah.
Okay, trail spots aren't cheap, so let's get started. A hunter
I'm gonna
with a
understand
mysterious past, and her
half these references now.
heroic friends are all that stands in the way of an unspeakable evil.
That voice actor for the villain of the first game, I cannot put my finger on it. I've heard him before.
But wait, there's more. With the digital deluxe edition, you get this exciting blue roller thing. That's snazzy costumes, like the Shadow Stalwart outfit.
I just love how they have the voice actors from the original game just basically goof it up. And we already know Ashley Birch can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Come and join the party in Mother's Heart. Got it all in.
November 14th.
Forgot to mention the pre-order.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. We are so excited for everyone to get their hands on LEGO Horizon Adventures when it launches on November 14th. And Aloy has more good news.
On Switch. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what this looks like. Spoiler, it probably looked good.
Adventure,
There it is.
Being remastered for
Oh yeah, definitely different.
Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered includes more than 10 hours of re-recorded conversation mode.
Wow, what?
Improvements that bring the game to the same visual fidelity as Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah, definitely looks a lot better. That's what I expected, honestly. Fucking Stormbirds. Ah, October 31st as well.
And anyone who owns the original PS4 version of the game will be able to upgrade to the new PS5 version for $9.99.
Oh, come on!
Visit PlayStation Blog for more details and watch
Really?
the full trailer to see
Really?
all the enhancements to Aloy's epic quest.
October 31st.
New content is on the way to the action-packed world of Stellar Blade. A new photo mode lets
The team is getting sued because their name is very similar to a company's name, Stellar Blade. Except the only difference is theirs is one word with the B lowercase.
Soundtrack featuring over 180 songs from the game is available on select streaming services starting.
Okay, I mean, okay, Zero Dawn, you know what? It does look great. I was not going to be surprised by that.
But that's not all.
Oh,
I mean, of course, because people already been making the comparisons and stuff. So
you knew it was gonna fucking happen.
Like I said, people have already made the comparisons and stuff. So why would it be any surprise that they're doing a crossover with Nier Automata
this year? Ooh, it's.
Now let's talk about what's ahead for PlayStation Plus.
I don't really.
Monthly games for October are WWE 2K24, Dead Space, and Doki Doki Literature Club Plus.
Is that for my plan? I can never remember what my plan is.
No, this is the monthly games, the free games that are on all the PS Plus, all the PlayStation
from
plans.
The original PlayStation arriving later this year. Blood Omen,
Okay.
Legacy of Kain, and Capcom's Dynasty.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
Naughty Dog fans know September 26th is The Last of Us Day, and we're celebrating by adding the critically acclaimed PS5 hit, The Last of Us.
That's probably when we're going to be getting the full trailer for season 2 of the show. Which they can confirm. They're splitting up the story up.
Yeah, stuff like that right there. That's the stuff you need the upgraded plans for. So what, showing off some new colors? Okay, that one actually... Never mind, it's just green. I thought it was like a prismatic thing at first, but nah, it's just green.
Honestly, the only part that got me with the Horizon remaster was that we re-recorded over 10 hours worth of dialogue. I'm like, what? Like, okay.
So that's what you guys... So that's where all the money you guys spent on this went, to try and justify this expense.
And $10 is not bad to upgrade, but the problem is, like I said, I just finished Horizon.
We recently revealed the newest addition to the PlayStation 5 family, PS5 Pro, alongside several games showcasing the superior frame rates and improved graphics that the new console makes possible.
Dude, you better not be ending with PS5 Pro news.
Developers have access to 3 key improvements: an upgraded GPU, advanced ray tracing, and AI-driven upscaling.
AK is just visual improvements, and that's it. Good night, everybody.
We're excited for players to get their hands on PlayStation.
Which also
5 Pro
most
when it
folks'
launches
TVs
this
won't
November.
even let them actually appreciate any of
Here's
this
a
because
look
it
at some
won't
of the
actually
games that are
display it
being
properly.
enhanced for the new console,
Meaning,
including a few titles
why
that
the
we're revealing.
what is even the point?
Ooh, okay, includes new titles. Okay, Reaver. I already knew that. That's already impressions already been given out on that. Forbidden West, that's a given.
They spent a ton of money, like
Blade, Reaver, Dragon Song. Okay, like quite a few of these are like really obvious because they showed them in the PS5 Pro announcement video. Snake Eater, cool. Delta Snake Eater, First Ascendant, Resume Village. Okay. Hogwarts Legacy. At least see more gameplay of Delta Snake Eater.
Mm-hmm.
Shadows, Final 2, yeah. Not... Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, most people don't even have a TV that can actually properly display any of this stuff.
Vertical
So
stand so separately.
matter.
Vertical stand so separately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see if this is it. Oh! Oh, please let this be it. Oh my god, I think it is.
We are beyond the edge of Japan. People come north to
I know what it looks like, man, but let's
No!
wait.
1603. 1603. Shit, I have to do my homework later.
I'm just saying, let's wait for the confirmation before we lose our shit. That's all.
And now, every Ronin here is after you.
Oh!
Yeah, certainly looks like it. Certainly looks like it.
You're the hunter.
Come on.
Show him. Show my boy.
Say his name, damn it. Say his name, damn it.
Oh, show him, please show my boy. Show. Is it somebody different we're playing? Wouldn't be surprised. 1603. I have to look up 1603. Shit. Ah!
See, okay. Now we can start getting excited. Because, yes.
It's Sucker Punch!
That's what I'm saying. Yes, this is stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's the stuff that says yes, it is.
Okay, so we're playing somebody definitely playing somebody different. We're gonna have to look this up later. Oh! Yes!
I mean, to be fair, for a series, you don't always have to have the same protagonist. You can...
No, we'll talk about that later. You can dual wield. Oh my god. Oh. Can we be ironic? She's voiced by the Japanese dub voice actress of Robin from One Piece.
Oh.
Ghost of Yōtei. Oh, interesting. Ghost of Yōtei. Next year. Oh! Ghost of Yōtei.
So that is also our confirmation now. The series is called Ghost, and then whatever else it is, that's the thing that delineates whether it's another game or something.
The Lake House. Okay.
It literally is the Ghost series.
That's fine. So that was our reactions to the state of play. I think we can at least say better than the May one. Would you agree?
Most definitely. Most
definitely
yes.
better than May one. We had a lot bigger surprises. We had a couple of indie titles that were definitely eyebrow raising in a good way, and they ended it with something we've all been wanting, but with something more added to it, which we'll get to when we get there. But let's start. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go through this real quick, and then we'll do overall. Astro Bot getting 5 new speedrun levels, and more PlayStation themed bots added to the game sometime this fall.
Yeah, they confirmed for that was at least a Helldivers themed one, and the girl from Stellar Blade. Yeah.
Fall 2024. Yeah, something else here. Then we got 2 indies, which definitely worth interesting. The Midnight Walk from the developers behind Lost in Random, fully claymations, and also in VR2. I'm not surprised we didn't get
compatible with VR2, not strictly a VR2 title, but
no, it's in PS5 and PSVR2. Generally, I'm not surprised that there's no release date on it. If it's legit claymation, that takes a while. So not surprised, no release date, but wishlist now. Take a shot. Hell Is Us from Rogue Factor and Nacon. Hell Is Us. Let me look this up. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Let's see. Here we go. What'd you think? Because when we saw it, I was getting Resident Evil vibes, and I was getting Death Stranding vibes, and I was getting Dark Souls vibes, and I was getting Dark Souls World Throne and Death Stranding vibes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna agree with you. Yeah, it was kind of having all that stuff, but I will say, I do like the kind of creepy aesthetic they've got going on with the hollow head face thing, where it's just where this whole part is just a void, where it's just just big dark space in the middle of their face like this. It's like.
Okay, so it's being published. It's being published by the same team who published the RoboCop game. The developer Rogue Factor. I don't recognize their stuff. They've done games called Mordheim and Necromunda.
Okay, I've heard about those. I think I heard about I think I heard Yahtzee talk about those games at one point. I think.
The plot is if war is the closest we get to hell on Earth, it's because Earth harbors the worst of demons, humankind. In an isolated country ravaged by infighting, discover secrets of your past and the other repercussions of a mysterious calamity. So it sounds like nobody else wants to help, I guess, let's say, this European country, I guess, from dealing with literally all, hell demons showing up on their land. They've closed them off from the rest of the world. But, hey, I'm interested.
I mean, to be fair, when you look at, how, when other places turn into a war zone here, here and just in meat space, it's yeah, you see plenty of folks just being all not my problem, not my problem. Nope,
yeah, I'm out. I'm out. That's it. I'm out. Okay, so next.
So yeah, and then the faceless hell demons show up. It's I know most people ain't fucking with that shit.
Then we got another look at Metro Awakening VR. Then we got a new look at ArcheAge Chronicles, which I pronounce ArcheAge, because I can't spell to save my life.
It's fine, man.
I can't pronounce to save my life. See, I'm already fucking that up. Okay, so this was originally a sequel to ArcheAge. I mean, yeah. So built on Unreal Engine 5. It is an action RPG like we saw. Co-op, co-op. Multi online co-op as well. I've never heard of this studio at all. Yeah. I mean, do you have any thoughts on it? While I look up to see who the fuck worked on this game?
I mean, it certainly, looked like it could be interesting. I mean, it looked like there were a few different play styles and, might have kind of like a fighting game hero selection type thing where you.
Oh. Go on.
Yeah, I'll admit, like, some of that, like the alternate playstyles was giving me some of those, like, again, I know some people can get tired of hearing me drop the name Warframe. Like each one's a different character, different playstyle. So,
So yeah, it's an MMO game series. Have you ever heard of the game series Lineage?
Yes, I've heard of Lineage.
Apparently, the developer who worked on that game is one who works on the ArcheAge, whose studio works on the ArcheAge series.
Huh.
And this game was announced. This ArcheAge, ArcheAge 2, when it was called ArcheAge 2, was announced about just under 2 years ago. So I guess it's been in development for quite a while now. But okay, I mean,
not as long as Concord.
PalWorld, new trailer for that. Good luck to them
and
in their
showing
legal
that
battles.
And showed that it released for PS5 finally.
Good luck to them. Lunar, the first, I wouldn't say the first big announcement, but the first shocker, Lunar Remastered Collection. It's here, let me double check before like you gush about this game series. This is one of your big games you were so excited for. Let me see. Go on. Oh, give your thoughts about this announcement while I look this up.
Just because, like, thing is, I actually missed out on playing this because I didn't really get to PlayStation until PlayStation 2. So, I did start picking, like, I got into Final Fantasy and a lot of Square RPGs because I picked up like 7, 8, and 9 from the PS1 and played them on my PS2. But I actually, and like Legend of Dragoon, so many other games. But Lunar's one of those ones I kept hearing about, but I missed out on it because, like, my local GameStop, the one that I worked at for a bit, like, they had the game at one point, but then about a month before the storm that wrecked before the big hurricane that wrecked the store and everything, someone came in and bought it, and then that was like the only copy we had. So, like, I was always kind of like, I'll check this out later once I've got some money for it, and then just like that, it was gone, and haven't had a chance to get at it since. So, hey, I'm severely late to the party, guys, but I'm finally going to be able to check this thing out.
Yeah, okay, so just for reference, it does include Lunar Silver Story Complete, Silver Star Story Complete, and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete. And of course, with the usual HD remaster spiel, updated graphics, sound, quality of life improvements, all that shit. No release day on that one. No, we did get a release day on that one. It's like spring of next year. So you got time.
Until
the Switch 2 is available. So you got time. Well, the rumor is like late, like spring, like sometime after spring or during spring is when it comes out. Anyways, sorry, completely different console. Spring 2025, they showed us a new look at TMNT Shredder's Revenge Radical Reptiles DLC. Then, like I said, I skimmed through the Sonic Central thing. I saw nothing I cared about. And I was just like, whatever. Hey, look, it's coming to Sonic. It's coming to Topgolf. Ooh, look, more epilogue shit. I guess I missed this. For mid-December, they're having a chapter for Shadow, which will feature the voice of Keanu Reeves as Shadow.
And Shadow is like retextured with his movie version.
Yes. So cool. Fantasian Neo Dimension, that got a release date. Dragon Age of Veilguard, they showed a boss fight against the dragon. Okay, it looks like what I expected. The announcement that made me pissed off next. Alan Wake 2, The Lake House. I was like, please don't let this be. But it makes sense. Like I said during the reaction, like, they did this with First Control, where the last DLC was tied to what will eventually become Alan Wake 2. They're doing it again here, except I'm assuming this DLC ties to the eventual Control 2. And yeah, Jesse just starts talking about the bureau and talking about a division of theirs that nobody has gone to in quite a while, and she's kind of regretting going there. So I'm like, cool, more Keanu Reeves stuff, The Lake House. Deep cut. That's coming out right around the corner as well. I'm happy for people, but it's a constant reminder that I need to get a Series X. I really need to get a Series X.
Sorry, can I get the refresher on why the Series X? Just whenever you're talking about Alan Wake 2, at least.
Sorry. So I have a rule. If I play a game on one specific system, any other sequel or spin-off comes off after, I play on the same system. So
right, and you played the original Alan Wake 2 on Xbox.
So
Okay.
like for
Okay.
for example, for like when I got my own copy of BioShock, I got it for PS3. So when I got BioShock 2 and BioShock Infinite, I got it for PS3 as well. So like it's just a rule for mine. So that's why I saw it. I'm like, fuck, I still have to get Series X.
Okay. I forgot about that. Sorry, man.
No, it's all right, man. It's one of those things I don't bring up a lot because I'm like, I'll bring up more if I have a Series X, and I currently don't. So, looking forward to it. I really want to play it. Like, I loved Control. I can't wait for the sequel. The sequel is confirmed to be in deep development right now, and they're also at the same time working on the Max Payne 1 and 2 remakes as well, which is dope. Like, and apparently they scrapped this big multiplayer Control game. Oh no, they didn't scrap the. I think they did. Remedy scrapped a multiplayer game or something like that, and like that's fine.
I think it was either that they completely scrapped the idea, or they've just shelved it because they were trying to figure out a way to make, because they were having trouble getting it to work properly.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is fair. I mean,
No, you're right. You're right. Hitman World Assassination coming to PlayStation VR 2. Then one of your other big games, which, like I said, they announced it the day before. Why couldn't they? I don't know if it was a leak or something. Wario64 posted up about it. I don't know if it was a leak, but those looked like legit screenshots. Yeah, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered coming to us from Aghasba, the guy behind the remasters of the Jedi Outcast games, as well as the Coder games. And also no longer working on the Coder remake. That is now Saber Interactive. Okay, let's hear it.
Again, this is another one of those, like, I always intended to and just missed out on it, but like I was always like, man, this game looks like a lot of fun. I really want to play it. It is a shame I do not have money to keep. I do not even have enough money to afford or to, this used copy of it. Back when GameStop's used copies actually were fairly cheap.
Okay, but like,
so again, excited because, oh, thank God, I might actually be able to play this finally.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. I'm happy for you, dude. Like I said, I only ever played like the demo to the first game, like often, and it was fun for what I played. Like it wasn't much, but I enjoyed my time with it. I played a few times, so I'm happy for a lot of people because I know a lot of people are psyched because this could mean potentially another chapter in the Legacy of Kain series. I know a lot of people are really crossing their fingers for that. So, next up, Fear the Spotlight. This is that Blumhouse game, not Blumhouse, Blumhouse game.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that we saw when they did their announcement thing at the Game Awards, or was it? That was when we saw them like talk about like the whole like
it was at Summer Game Fest.
Game Fest, that was it. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember they did like this whole like, hey guys, we're expanding into video games now. So, and I remember us seeing clips of this and being all like, that looks pretty good.
So yeah, it looks dope. I've heard good I've heard good early impressions on it. October 22nd. Perfect timing for it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god, all the Halloween streams. Like, God, all the Halloween streams are going to be this fucking game, man.
Powers of Aghasba. Looks pretty cool. Lego Fortnite coming with a new limited edition DualSense that looks like ass. Dynasty Warrior Origins now has a release date of January 17th. Looks like a Dynasty Warriors game. And hardcore Dynasty Warriors fans probably recognize quite a few recognizable faces because that feels like the trailer was trying to do. January 17th for that one, like I said. Monster Hunter Wilds game release date end of next February, which I was not expecting. I was expecting sometime in March because March, I believe, is around the anniversary of the series. But last day in March, February 28th, official box art, pre-order bonuses up the ass, like awesome for those who like Monster Hunter series. Next up, Lego.
Also, they probably put it there so that everyone has time to actually like get their paycheck together or get their allowance together and maybe not pick it up same day, but definitely pick it up like same week. So hey, technically hitting that March technically hitting that March anniversary right there.
Yeah, you're right. Lego Horizon Adventures, which had Ross. I know the voice. I played the first game. Ross, the voice actor for Ross, really hamming it up for this one. Confirms that pre-orders go live next week. And the game comes out November 14th. I understood half the references in that gameplay trailer they showed. And then speaking Horizon, we got our first look at the worst kept secret in the world, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, which is basically taking the engine they use for Forbidden West, applying it to Zero Dawn and the Frozen Wilds DLC to the game. Definitely can tell. I'm happy for it. I think, like I said, the only part that generally caught me off guard was they re-recorded 10 hours worth of dialogue for this game, which is insane. Like, they didn't have to go that hard on this. I mean, they did Last of Us Part 2 Remaster, and that stole like gangbusters for some fucking reason.
Well, they did say that it wasn't just the dialogue, it was also like the motion capture. So that might be part of the reason, is just because with the new motion capture, the dialogue might not sync up properly.
Yeah, no, I was talking to some people about that. When I got done with Horizon, I was talking about one of the downsides was like the dialogue tree cutscenes. Everybody felt very stilted. Like the main cutscenes were good, but those scenes were very stilted. Like it was like I described it like Mass Effect 1 cutscene, dialogue tree cutscenes. like you know the ones where like
I know. I've seen plenty of the first Horizon game. Like I've seen plenty of the cutscenes played out, so I know that is how
Richard, if you know this motion, you've played enough Mass Effect in your life. If you know this motion.
Yes, I do.
If you know this motion. But no, I am happy. I think this isn't like I don't think it's exactly like Last of Us Part 2 where it was just, oh, we added a new gameplay mode and the graphics are slightly better. Like a new gameplay mode and the graphics are slightly better. This one feels like, look, we know the PS4 version was our first foray into the open world market. Like everybody was well received, but it was rough around the edges, which I do agree with. And we're going to enhance it to the best of our abilities. And they do. And it looks good. Like, okay, I'm going to be honest. Horizon Young Aloy did not look great. This version, better. Not a whole lot better, but better. So that's an improvement there. Yeah, like this game already looked visually great, so with an enhancement, it's gonna look even better. Like I said, I'm not as pissed with this as I am like The Last of Us 2 Part 2 Remastered. Like that one came out like only like a few years after. Let's not forget when Horizon Zero Dawn originally came out. This HD Remastered is definitely more justified than the Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. Easily. Yeah, October 31st. For some reason, we're loving the Halloween thing, but I kind of get why November is when they really start throwing out their like Black Friday deals. Sorry, well, yeah, Black Friday's becoming earlier and earlier every year. Black Friday deals.
But they just want it to already be out there on the shelf, like so that they have so that they can see how well it's selling, know how many more copies they need to press in time for Black Friday.
Yeah, I'm just looking over the Zero Dawn Remaster, just seeing if there's anything else. Nah, it's the usual spiel. Like this is just spiel we got in the State of Play. Yeah, she definitely, the young Aloy looks definitely better than what they used in. By the way, Horizon Zero Dawn, 9 out of 10. That was my score on overall. Oh no, yeah, 9 out. Like honestly, 9 out of 10. Like solid stuff. Like for Guerrilla's first foray into open world adventure game, good stuff. Like loved the boss fights in the game. Loved all the machine fights were so fucking fun. Gave me vague Monster Hunter vibes as well. Especially when you play an ultra hard where they don't give you the health bar above the enemy's head, and then that becomes a nightmare. Even with all the best shit. But nah, that was a fun game. Like I said, it had its issues. And it's very extremely obvious they were setting up for a sequel, but like, great stuff. Rest in peace, Lance Rick, by the way. Such an asshole, but a helpful asshole in that game. Okay, so next up, we got a Stellar Blade update, which includes soundtrack, I guess new costumes, I believe. But the biggest part of the update is that by the end of this year, we will be getting
a Nier Automata crossover.
A playable costume build, I'm assuming, of 2B from Nier Automata. Do you pronounce it Automata or Automata?
I say Automata. That's how I've heard most people say it. But honestly, I've heard both. I don't think there's technically a correct pronunciation. Data type thing, tomato type thing. Both technically correct, both technically acceptable.
PlayStation Plus update includes the likes of 2K24, which I believe my brother already downloaded. Oh, by the way, he's finally playing. He's finally playing on his PS5. I'll get to it in a sec.
But that Dead Space and Doki Doki Literature Club.
Doki Doki Literature Club, Dead Space, and OE2K24 for Essentials.
That's for everyone who's got a PlayStation Plus, regardless of the tier. You get access to those 3 games for free, no problem.
Tier 2 is getting Dino Crisis and Legacy of Kain Blood Omen, the first one, and then the third tier is getting Last of Us Part 2 Remastered.
I thought they said Part 1.
I don't care.
They're getting one of the Last of Us game remasters. They're getting one of those.
Okay, but basically, to make a long story short, he finally got done with Kingdom Hearts 3, got halfway through the Remind DLC, and went, I'm just burnt out. So he moved on. He's on his PS5, and he's currently playing Mafia 3.
Oh, nice! I hope he has fun.
I hope so too. It looks like he has been. I'm just happy he's finally playing his PS5 Daigo. New DualSense colors coming. They look nice. Then we saw
they called it the Chroma collection, I think, because it's got kind of a sort of prismatic look to it. I mean, not as much as I would like on it, because
when it comes to color styles for my controllers, I'm a Chroma guy. Definitely not a matte guy. I'm a matte guy, not a Chroma guy. I'm a matte guy. So update. They showed up PS5 Pro Enhanced Titles. Aside from the usual spiel we got from the PS5 Pro announcement video, I saw Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is one of the games. I think another one as well. But the only main one I really saw that was different was Snake Eater. Like Shadows was shown in the announcement video, same goes for Hogwarts Legacy, Spider-Man, Rift Apart, like all those.
RE4 remake.
Resident Evil Village was different. Village and 4 remake were not in the announcement video. So that's pretty cool that they're getting PS5 Pro announced. Village especially, because Village still suffers from pop-in. Hopefully the visual upgrades and shit will help with the pop-in. I didn't really care. And then last, but certainly not least, we got Ghost of Tsushima 2, aka Ghost of Yōtei. So, differences. For one thing, we are centuries after the events of Tsushima. Centuries. Like, 1200s was Tsushima, 1600s is where we're in now. Like, at the turn of a new century, or at the turn of a new century. Like, I'm going to look this up. I'm going to look up information, Ghost of Yōtei. Because I got to get the accent over the O. See who was smart enough to put that over. Come on, somebody's got to put the accent over the O. No, that's not the right accent. Is that the right accent?
Trying to. Yeah, if it's the line over it,
it's the line over. Okay.
Then the vowel is 2 of them. So yo.
So takeaways before I get into the PlayStation blog. Some takeaways from what we saw the trailer. Of course, obviously we're in Japan now. It looks like we're actually on mainland, I believe. I have to look. We are playing a female character, and like with most traditional sequels, why stop at 1 when you can have 2? So it looks like you can now dual wield katanas.
Well, one of them was shorter, so might be like a wakizashi.
No, that definitely looked like she was wielding 2 katanas. Like, I know what you mean. Because I know what you mean.
What I mean is like I forget if there's a different name for when it's one that's only slightly shorter. I mean, it looks like at most it's like 6 inches shorter than the other katana she was wielding. So it's not like, I'm just trying to remember if there was an actual name for, just taking like that much off of the blade.
Bigger. It looks like bigger areas to explore.
Mm-hmm.
More visually impressive areas like Tsushima's. Dude, like even like PS5 version Tsushima. Oh, on 4K is fucking gorgeous. Like I was still just on honestly I have on PS5 on performance mode over graphics mode. On performance mode, this game looks fucking beautiful, dude. Like, and we see more of that in this. Though it was auto buffering, so it was a little grainy. But let's be honest, it looks like that. Who are we fucking kidding? Like more like it looks like bigger areas to explore. Like there were still big areas in Tsushima, but these look like they're increasing the size. In
general for like all the areas, like not just like, oh hey, here's a couple of big areas and then everything else is kind of like middle size or something. It's like, nah, all these spaces are like at least large,
2025 is the release date. And now I will speak about the PlayStation blog post. So our new hero's name is Atsu. ATSU, Atsu. Okay, this is from Sucker Punch on the PlayStation blog.
Okay.
When we set out to make a new Ghost game, we wanted to maintain the core pillars established in Ghost of Tsushima. Playing as a wandering warrior in feudal Japan, offering freedom to explore at your own pace, and highlighting the beauty of the world. They fucking nailed that last one. We also wanted to continue to innovate, to create something fresh but familiar. We look beyond Jin Sakai's story, and the island of Tsushima, and shift our focus to the idea of the ghost instead. So basically, kind of like Assassin's Creed, where we're not continuing Jin's story, we're continuing the legacy, the legend of the ghost. Okay.
Honestly, much better idea doing something like that, because as eventually, like it's kind of like after a while, if you follow the same character, it starts getting a little ridiculous. I mean, we were even starting to kind of see that happen with Ezio in Assassin's Creed. Like it was starting to get a little ridiculous.
And and shift our focus to the idea of the ghost instead. At Sucker Punch, we love origin stories. And we wanted to explore what it could mean to have a new hero wearing a ghost mask and uncovering a new legend. This led us to Ghost of Yōtei, a new protagonist, a new story to unfold, and a new region of Japan to explore. Well, remember, even in the Iki Island DLC, we were on the mainland. So I'm curious to see if this is the mainland. So we're going to see. While we aren't diving into story specifics yet today, we can reveal that Atsu's story takes place in 1603, more than 300 years after the events of Ghost of Tsushima. Our story is set in a land surrounding Mount Yōtei, a towering peak in the heart of... I apologize if I butcher any of this. For see it earlier. At the heart of Ezo. It's Ezio. Is it Ezo or Ezo? Ezo. Thank you.
Because you'll hear stuff like Edo, meaning like the old, like Edo. So
basically,
Ezo, so.
Yeah, they basically say here, it's an area of Japan known as Hokkaido in present day.
Okay, so we're in Hokkaido. That's more the northern section. So that's interesting.
In 1603, this area was outside the rule of Japan and filled with sprawling grasslands, snowy tundras, and unexpected dangers. It's a far cry from the organized samurai clans who lived in Tsushima, and it's the same for original story we can't wait to tell. Original story, interesting. So I wonder, because I know Tsushima was inspired by, because there was definitely, they took some liberties, but was inspired by the Mongols' invasion of Japan, like the initial Mongol invasion of Japan. Let's see. This is also, okay, yes, this part I love. This is also Sucker Punch's first game built from the ground up for PS5. Yes. And we're excited to build on the visual foundation we established in Ghost of Tsushima by making the world feel even more real. We have massive sightlines that let you look far across the environment, whole new skies featuring twinkling stars and auroras, even more believable movement from wind on grass and vegetation that we're probably going to be able to hide in. And more improvements we'll share in the future. Our new sale also gives us opportunity to introduce new mechanics, gameplay improvements, and even new weapons. Our trailer today offers a Yeah, our trailer today offers new glimpses into this world, but there's so much more to show, and we'll have much more to share in the months ahead, including details about Atsu's journey and the people and animals. Well, of course, they showed looks like the new animal type of wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Show me along the way. We are forever grateful for the success of Ghost of Tsushima, and we can't wait for you all to experience Ghosts of Yōtei in 2025. So yeah, basically what we expected, built from the ground up for PS5. Going to improve upon everything they did in the first game, even increasing the size of the game from what it sounds like. We are on the mainland this time, but set before Japan took over that region of the country. So that's going to be interesting. We don't know if Pain's telling a story. Like I said, I'm crossing my fingers that it's just the voice of Robin from One Piece. Well, because in the first game it was Zoro for the Japanese dub.
No, I'm agreeing with you, man. They need to keep the tradition alive. Hire one of the One Piece voice actors to be the main character.
So yeah, it looks like basically they are continuing, and it looks like too. It's not the flute this time. It's an actual. Okay, I'm just gonna say the guitar.
Shamisen.
The shamisen, thank you so much. This time it's a shamisen, which is pretty dope. Because now you can imagine just strumming that along as you're riding a horse instead of playing a flute. Which, to be honest, that kind of looked awkward in Tsushima. Though it was cool when you literally can unlock the Song of Storms in that game. That was dope. Yeah, no, I'm all in. I'm honestly on. I loved look. I wouldn't have played the game through twice to get all the single player trophies if I didn't love this game. Yes, it definitely, even from what they described here, it definitely sounds like they're using the Assassin's Creed archetype for their stories and narrative, but that's fine. There's improvements to be had with the first game. There's definitely more they can add. I'm pretty sure that was dual katanas. It didn't look like the Najise, like you said. It could have been dual katanas, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Oh, we'll have to watch the trailer.
And again, that might have just been like the angle it was being held at or something made it look shorter. Could be I was completely wrong on that part, and it's not even shorter at all. It was just the angle that I was looking at it from, made it look that way. But
yeah, honestly,
we'll see what's happening.
2025, let it cook, baby. Let that shit cook. PS5. I won't be surprised if we maybe see more Game Awards. I wouldn't be surprised if we see more Game Awards, but yeah, looking forward to it. So that's gonna do it, folks, for our reactions to Sony State of Play. Overall, good job. Much better than the main one. I think people are gonna be bitching money still a little bit, but you know what? We got a Switch successor coming. No, wait. We got a Switch successor coming. So there's more to look forward to in the world of video games. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button if you want to talk to us more about stuff like this. Comment down below if you want to share it around. And if you like it just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about ghosts in other parts of Japan, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well. Let us know what you thought of our reactions to the September Sony State of Play. What was your favorite announcements? What were some of your favorite reveals? What are your overall thoughts about what people still think of the PS5 Pro? By the way, I'm still not a fan. So let us know in the comments down below. Let us know what you thought of our reactions overall. But most importantly, we thank you for watching. Now, of course, Richard, aside from this channel, where can they find you elsewhere on the internet?
Well, you can find us over at Nerdy Chic Universe here on YouTube, and you can find us at nerdychicuniverse.com. We've got stuff like the videos where we've interviewed a lot of the voice actors who have done work on this stuff, a couple of the composers too. We've also... Oh God, like Mari's got her makeup videos. We're doing we're doing video game stuff. And we've also got like all kinds of like articles and stuff over on the official website. The links will be down below.
So, you want to check out our any of our Summer Game Fest reactions, you can do that right here on the channel. You can check out our reactions to the Sony State of Play from this past May and get kind of depressed looking at this. And whenever that that successor direct comes out, bet your ass we'll be checking a look at that. And of course, as I mentioned, Game Awards right around the corner. I will certainly be there. Or be square. But until next time, though, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Richard from Nerdy Chic Universe.
And this has been a very state of play filled episode of SRB Gaming. And we will see you guys later.
Till next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.